What's up, guys? Same thing. We know what we're here for. We have two
Of
fans from
course.
the best team and probably from a team that's not doing so
Can
well.
I get a standing ovation before you talk to me, please, for being number one in Premier League and Champions League?
Can you
Yes,
please walk
Put
alone?
some respect. Anyways,
yes,
let's start.
please.
Yes, thank you, Siddharth, for having me over.
Okay, so this is essentially just a chat. Let's see how this goes, how we can keep you guys off each other now. Because I've seen you guys offline. I see how you guys attack each other when games are live.
Used to be 5 years back. Now, yeah, luckily the last game was good, but that's okay. I think we've been kind
No,
to
you
our.
can't really talk. Okay, like I
Fair,
think
fair,
United
fair.
is.
Are you talking about
And
FIFA or real life?
I mean, FIFA is a different ball game altogether, which I mean, I don't think there's any place you guys do well.
There's one place where someone has hurled a shoe at me is while playing FIFA.
Okay,
Uh,
anyways.
yeah, if you get into FIFA, then I think the trajectory changes. Jafar, you can't really say anything. Like it's so very one-sided.
Sure.
It'll be 2-1. Uh,
We can't dominate everywhere, can we? So, anyways.
oh, really? Okay. So in terms of dominate, okay. So Ravi, you think this Liverpool's title race dominance is sustainable? What do you think?
Don't. I think it's still early.
Okay.
They'll most likely to win, at least from the ones who are next to them are Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. I don't think Arsenal has a chance. Liverpool
Yeah.
seems like a decent bet. I think the next couple of games are also easy for them. Not anything that is difficult. Maybe Ipswich Town is little different. I think similar to Nottingham Forest, but probably something that they might be able to win, at
Okay. So
least
clear.
probability wise.
See, that's respect from United fans saying you guys have the lead.
No, I mean, banter aside.
Ah, yeah.
Liverpool, there was a point in December when Chelsea was catching up. Chelsea was playing really well, but throughout December, every club dropped points. I mean, City has been a story which is a different topic altogether. Arsenal started dropping points. Chelsea started dropping points. Nottingham Forest was the only club doing well and was like, we knew, I mean, theek hai, kitna mileage hai, how far can they go, right? And the game yesterday was a
Good.
fair result for the table as well. Because if
Right.
Liverpool would have won yesterday, the league would have been over, and it is not good for neutrals, right? I mean, the league getting over by early Jan, it's not good. So we're still leading by 6 points with one game in hand. So technically leading by 9. So yeah, I think now the real question is going to be how do we manage the roster and schedule, because there are so many cups coming up. I mean, the league's going to be intense. Happy to see. I mean, again from a neutral perspective, happy to see United do well as well. Don't like Arsenal.
What a lie.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, fair.
We are talking about only recent matches, last 2 games.
Recent matches. But I mean, truth being told, I think I've been supporting Liverpool for the last 7 years. But the country which we are in, I think we were exposed to United. Everybody was exposed to United. I'm not sure if you know, Siddharth. There was a Manchester United club in Koramangala, right? And I think before it
Yeah,
became a
right
little
next to
more
Christ College. Yeah, yeah.
exactly before football became mainstream, thanks to Hotstar and everything over the last 10 years. We all somewhere were all closet United fans, right? We all grew up watching Rooney's and Ronaldo's and Rio Ferdinand's and all that. So
Joke.
yeah, I think I like the club. I don't like the fans. But yeah, I think between Liverpool, yeah, I
I
think
think that's why
we have
see
the
that's
best
the
club.
case with every club, right? That's why people hate Liverpool fans. It's because of the
Can't
fans.
can't hear you from top of the table, right?
See,
They say can't
it,
hear
it
you from the top of the
starts.
table.
It starts from guys like Jamie Carragher. Okay, like they just
Oh,
set the
yeah.
tone for all of y'all. Okay, like it
Yeah.
just like reflects
I,
throughout.
But the point is,
I
they
think he's
can't hear you
employed
guys
only
from top
because
of
of
the
a
table.
shitty opinions.
That's what sells. Anyways,
That's what sells. Okay, cool. So I think we have clear respect for Liverpool's title dreams, even though I think injury seems to have helped them quite a bit with City and Arsenal,
Hmm.
like injury play.
yeah.
I don't think there's.
Gabriel Jesus is out. His season's over. I mean, not enough Arsenal was struggling for a striker,
Yeah,
but they
it's
don't have a
just.
striker now.
Yeah. Arsenal, like, I think someone said it very clearly. I think Patrick Evra summarized it like Netflix, right? They're going to give you a great show and it's going to be next season. They're just never really going to,
I've seen that.
they're
They
not going
always
to
keep you
close it.
waiting for the next season.
Yeah. So
But
But they're
this
out of every club.
so but this year they're not doing well at all. Like the kind of expectation you had from Arsenal, probably also because of Liverpool, they've got overshadowed. they're actually not playing as good as how they used to play before.
Yeah, tactically, I think the only thing that's been new is probably they have a new
Set piece
corners,
coach.
set piece coach who's
I
some
loved
He's
improvement.
getting
I loved the recent
United.
game mainly because the way
United
United
cracked him.
blocked their they were
No,
not able
that
to
United
game,
cracked
they were
him.
not giving long balls. They were giving like short passes from set
that
pieces.
was 12 on 10 too. That the refs were like absolute like
No, I have.
silly
I
calls.
spoke about. I thought about it as well. Right. I mean, the reason at crucial times why they didn't want to give a red card is because the game would have been buried. Right. The game would have been dead. They were already leading by 1-0, and they don't want the cup. This is my hypothesis. This we can be wrong as well. They didn't want the game to get over so soon. They obviously wanted some drama, some spice, so that already FA Cup nobody watches. Right. A lot of people don't watch FA Cup. So I think it was strategized. I mean, you can't be so blind, right? I mean, you can't be, and same thing happened with Liverpool as well against Tottenham. It was a clear second yellow, and they didn't give the yellow, and he went and scored. So yeah, I think it's part of strategy. Sometimes they do it on purpose.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
some
but the
things are
first
So
yellow
football.
was not a clear first yellow, no?
fair. I mean, you can call that, but decisions are decisions. I mean, Dallow's yellow was also fair, right? I think
No,
he
no.
deserved the red.
So I'll
See
tell
the
you,
action. Yeah,
sorry. I'll tell you one thing that I saw from Ruben Amorim's interviews is that you ask him a question about referee, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. That's it. It's done and dusted. There's no. I think I see Arteta complaining so much about referees. It's simple. You just play the way you'll probably not get cards or you'll probably not
Yeah.
get penalized, right? It's as simple as that. The referees are going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes as players. I think you should just move on. Like
yeah. See, I know
Arteta
it's
keeps complaining
controversial.
about these referees.
Yeah, it's controversial in all sports, right? I think even in cricket or football, basketball for that matter, you do have like referee errors, right? But I don't understand. There is technology, but you have technology that's restricted tournament wise. It's not like there's no money, right?
Hmm.
It's the Emirates FA Cup. I'm sure there's like infinite money for tech. Okay, so there's I don't understand. Like I think it should be fair. Like the Harry Maguire penalty, that you could call it a shove. It's push. That's not a penalty. It's a soft thing. That's a like, and it showed, right?
Yeah, but if you play by the book, anyways, I think that's a whole new
They
discussion
were
altogether.
complaining for the offside that Martinelli scored, right?
Yeah,
He was miles ahead. They're fighting for
miles,
that.
right? No review, like nothing. Okay. Anyways, now that we know what at least to expect from the season, and we'll get to the cups probably at another time. It's still early. What do you guys think about the January transfer window? Any particular moves that surprised you?
Um, there are a lot of rumors going right now. I think we know Man City has a big purse to spend. They're spending close to about 120 mil. They did sign about three players, young ones, but no big movements, right? No superstar movements. They're signing a lot of talents. I think Marmut Shella. I think I was just reading some names as well.
He's a superstar.
Uh, yeah, he's a superstar in the making. They signed Vitor Ruiz. I mean, I don't follow that league.
Kushanav.
Yeah,
Question.
Kushnav and Abdul Kushnav. Yeah, the thing is, not hired, signed 20-year-olds. Nothing happening in my club. They were
As
like
usual.
lingering Instagram. I mean, we don't
You
need
guys are
players.
not paying your existing players. What new players?
Yeah, we'll speak about that. But there were some Instagram rumors about re-signing Shella, who signed for PSG yesterday. That's done and dusted. But we have a good squad. We don't need players right now. We have great players. We have an academy player who played really well recently. The 16-year-old winger I was talking to you about, Siddhartha. Right? I
Yeah.
think so. We have a good squad depth. We don't need any players. Ravi, I think you're finally getting rid of the virus, Rashford. So are you happy about it?
Yeah,
Mixed
I think it's
feelings.
fine. Yeah. Like, I think the reason why people are signing young players is also because of the financial fair play, right? You can't get big stars, keep paying. I think Real Madrid is probably one example and PSG is the other. Others are not able to sustain themselves with that. I think the best way is to basically get young players, wait for 1, 2 seasons for them to basically get matured and then move around. But what Man City are signing actually are really good players. And the sporting director that they are getting is the one from Sporting, right? And
Hmm.
that guy is known for really good signings. So you're basically good.
Yeah. 2-3 years, I think City
Yeah.
is going to go into recovery. Arsenal's project, unfortunately, didn't take off. Now I think Arsenal's going to make a big move, right? I think they are talking. There are rumors about Nico Williams joining Arsenal, but I don't think he's going to come this side. I don't think he's going to come this side.
So
He's probably
there
going
is
to join
Zubimendi, I think, who's
Zubimendi.
yeah. You know who was trying to sign him?
Who? United.
Liverpool.
Zubimendi. Yeah, I mean,
Zubimendi said no to them, I think, during the summer. But
a lot of people said no to us, but it's okay. I think we dodged a bullet with Caicedo. We dodged. That was the big bullet we dodged. 140 million bullet.
I think you just wanted to inflate the price of the player. That's it.
Chelsea is getting rid of. I think we'll see a lot of players go from Chelsea. I think Nkunku is going. He's going to AC Milan.
Yeah, most probably on loan. Yeah.
Most
no,
likely
not AC Milan. Bayern. He's going to Bayern. Yeah.
Bayern. I think I read about AC Milan as well. I think, but he's going. He's not getting game time. So
yeah, he said he wants to go. He prefers Bayern. I think AC Milan is another option, but Bayern seems the most likely. In the next couple of days, I think we'll know where exactly.
I mean, shocking for me. It was a real shocker, right? Kyle Walker, almost a City legend, decided to leave. Yeah, but decided to leave in Jan.
Second time. He's done this before also.
No, but then I read as well that he wanted to go after winning the treble, right? He wanted to leave, and now Pep has given up as well. Pep said, "Bhai, terko jana hai, ja, please. It's okay. I think you can go." But I think he deserved like a decent exit at the end of the season. I think the shape City is in right now. Even yesterday, they conceded 2 goals in 10 minutes. I don't think it is fair. I technically wouldn't leave a club in between a season after serving them for so long. But yeah, I think we have to stay professional. So
I think Manchester City is a success club. There's not a heritage club. There's no culture, right? There's no no one really you see how United is still the most scoped club probably. Right, you don't see much energy, even more compared to Arsenal or Liverpool. There's not much energy on City's culture as a team, right? It's just okay, it's Pep. It's just one guy.
Success. That's it. They've seen success the last 6-7 years.
Ravi, are you happy with the signings? What you got? Xerxes, you signed a lot of players.
So I liked Xerxes. I liked Euro. So Euro
sucks,
to be. अरे रुक जा न्यूनेस का बात नहीं किया अभी तक. So okay. Lenny Euro basically 18-year-old taking a penalty, a defender. I think that was really good, and he scored really well the way he basically plays around with the ball. Xerxes is good. I think Dillit was also fine. Mazraoui is doing good.
He's the only good player, Mazraoui.
I think even Dillit was good.
Dillit played good. Yes, crazy clearances.
Played well. I'm not sure what is the yardstick you use when you say Xerxes is good, because apart
you look at the control.
Game, he has been miserable.
No. First game also, that's because he scored the goal. That's it, right?
Yeah.
But when you're looking at him,
second game goal.
You're basically looking at a player who can control the ball better. Like Højlund does not have good control on his feet. He's a good striker. He has those striker instincts. This guy can play as a number 10. Cut back. He can basically play in the midfield as a winger as well. Give good passes.
I don't think you should be playing Højlund and all that. Your Garnacho is good.
Garnacho is not good.
Club like United.
So Garnacho is good in one. So you basically make him run. He's really good, right? But you don't see these guys passing the ball as often. Xerxes does that. Like he'll pass. He'll also take the shots, right? So they don't have that confidence probably.
No, I think Garnacho can pass. I think Garnacho had a crazy pass to Ahmad against Liverpool. Right?
Yes.
For the
equal,
I think
yes, he did.
Crazy. So
there are pockets where they play well, but you guys don't play well as a team. That's why you are where you are, 14th. I think for us to see United, we have to take an Uber. Like Uber se jaake, where to meet United on the table, right? That's how far United is. Anyways, but it's okay. I think.
One year they do well. It's an
2 years.
Ravi, would you guys sign? Would you guys sign Vlahovic if he was interested, though? Do you think it makes sense?
I don't think so. I feel more than a striker, they should probably sign someone on the left back or another midfielder. Maybe a winger. Vlahovic is basically a striker, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at it a financial scene, I think a lot of things right now when you see the change in directions that Ineos is taking, it's a lot of business changes also they're bringing in. So the reason for cuts and everything is all business related. So they're not probably going to pay. I think he'll come for around 60-70 million, if I'm not mistaken. So they're not going to bring in another expensive striker, at least in the January window. So they'll probably look for a winger, maybe a young one, or a left back, because that's where I think we get beaten up the most. The last game was good with Mazraoui on the left, but I think the most we need help is on the left back and the center midfield. There's a good chance Casemiro might leave, right? And he can't run.
He better leave.
Yeah, you can't say that he's a 5-time Champions
Yeah.
League, but you got to let him go.
Liverpool does not have respect for players, to their own players also.
No, I mean, give us one example.
There are 3 players out of contract, right?
I mean, that's a strategy. I mean, don't worry.
Or they're called the legend. They're called the legend, rather.
They're very frugal that way. Salah's staying. Van Dijk is staying as well. And luckily, seeing what's happening at Madrid right now, maybe Trent may have a change of heart, right? He may. I mean, most likely out of the 3, Trent is going. That's what all the other experts are saying as well. But Van Dijk will retire from Liverpool. And Salah is going to sign, because I don't think there has been any other club. I think the negotiation is between the years. It's not about the money. It's about how many years
is he going to
get the contract for. No, it's not about the money. He's getting paid 350.
It's always about the money.
No, it's about a 5-year contract versus a 2-year contract, right? They're not willing to give him a 5-year contract, and Salah feels that he should get a 4-year contract. If you're not giving him a 4 or 5-year contract, you should give him like a 400k paycheck, which players like Casemiro and all are getting. But anyways, I think that's the whole discussion. You either give me a lot of money. The difference is
Casemiro has like 5 Champions League, right? Wins.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Ballon d'Or this year, and the Champions League, and the Carabao.
How many does Liverpool have?
6
in the last 10 years. Or okay, how many does Salah has?
1.
So you see the difference, right?
Fair. I think I would gladly keep Salah than have 4 Casemiros. 5 Casemiros, 1 Salah, I would still choose Salah. I think honestly as well, if I were to ask you, Ravi, hand to heart, 5 Casemiros and 1 Salah, you would choose Salah. You don't have to answer that question for me. You would choose Salah.
He would break Salah's shoulder, I think, in the first game.
Fair. It's okay. I mean, from a neutral perspective, Siddharth, who would you choose, right? I mean, if I gave you, not 5, I mean, 5 is like a lot of people, right?
You're comparing apples to oranges, right? They're completely different players.
Exactly, because oranges suck. No. Oranges are cheap, right?
He calls Salah oranges.
Salah's an apple. Red. Anyways, I feel this is like a 2-on-1 debate. So, fuck the both of you.